In this video we're going to be adding an armature to our man here. A couple notes. I noticed that his shoulders were looking pretty big, like he had shoulder pads on, so I just made his shoulders smaller and bought both arms in so that they'll rotate underneath the shoulders instead of on the side. That'll make for a nicer effect. But other than that, the file's the same as when I ended the last video. Okay, we start by pressing 5 to drop out of perspective mode. I'm going to hit the Z key. That'll go to wireframe. Going to zoom in, press Shift B here. Zoom in just to the legs. And now we're going to add our first bone. So Shift A, go to the armature, single bone. See it appears here. Press G key to move it up. Now the smaller end of the bone here, this is where other bones grow out of. So this is the parent, and child bones grow out of the small end. So let's drag that bone into position and then rotate it, because I wanted this. I'm going to be adding the bones for the legs first, so the leg bones will be growing out this way. So I need to rotate it around. Grab it, switch to side view here. Let's make sure it's in position. And back to the front view. Alright, now we go into edit it. So press the tab key to go into edit mode. And now extrude it along the Y. There's our bone there. Let's zoom in a little bit, make it a bit easier to see. And grab it, move it down approximately where I want the hip. Okay. Zoom out a little bit there. Alright, let's extrude it along the Z, move her down to where the knees are here. Grab that, centered on the knees. Let's go to the side view. Grab that right there, back to the front view. Okay, extrude it along the Z, straight down to where the heel would be. So this would be the lower leg and the foot. And go to the side view. That's pretty good. Extrude another one along the X and grab it. So that's our one leg done. Now we're just going to copy and do the same thing on the other side. Well, let's look at that hip. That hip there looks like it's a bit out of position. So just select that, grab it, let's move it like that. It's good. So we're going to grow along this end and then down again. So I select this bone, extrude it on the Z, grab it, put it on top there, and just grab it along the Y. I'll just make sure it's in the same level. Go to the side view. Yeah, it's pretty good. Looks like it's lined up. Back to the front view. And let's make the top leg bit now. Extrude that. Hold down the Z key. Go down to the knees. Again, we could put it on top of that knee and then grab it along the Y. That'll just make sure it's totally aligned. The other side. The side view. As you can see, they're not aligned, so just grab it. That's the other way you can do it too. Zoom out, front view. Alright, we're going to drag another bone down to here, so extrude along the Z. Grab it. Grab it along the Y. Go to the side view. Looks like it's right on top of it, so that's perfect. Now we'll just extrude it over to here. X. Then grab it like that. Your front view. Alright. Looking good. Oop, that doesn't really do us any good. So there's our bone inside the legs. Okay. So now we'll do the bones, or the armature, for the upper half of the body. Shift A, Oh, we're in edit mode here. Get out of edit mode. To object mode. Press A to deselect it all. Shift A to add a single bone. Grab it. Move it up here. Side view. Again, we need to rotate this. So we'll hit the R key to rotate, hold down the control key to constrain it to certain angles. There, that's fine. Grab that. Press tab edit mode. Grab, bring that down to here. The bone's not lined up with the neck there, so we'll just move it over. There we go. And we're ready to grow our bones into the shoulder, then to the elbow, and then to the hand. So hit the tab key to go back into edit mode. Extrude along the Y. Just extrude it along the Y prevents the bone from twisting. And then you can grab it and adjust it a little bit. Extrude it along the Y to the elbow. And extrude it along the Y to the wrist. And then one more for the hand. Okay, let's just make sure all those bones are in place. Go to the top view here, hit 7. It's pretty good. Looks like the elbow's a little out of whack. So grab that, move it more in the center of the arm. Same with the wrist here. Grab that, the hand. Grab that, zoom out, front view. So that's the one arm, and now we'll just do the same thing on the other side. So hit the tab key, select this bone here to extrude along the Y. Go to the side view here, make sure those are approximately the same space. They look pretty good. So we want it right in the middle there. Extrude it along the Y to the elbow. Extrude along the Y to the wrist. Extrude along the Y to the hand. Top view. Alright, grab that. I don't know what's happening here. I've got this circle on my cursor and I don't know how I got it. Shoot. Gonna have to end it here and figure out what's going on. Oh, there we go. I just hit the right button on my mouse and it seemed to clear that. So we'll continue on. Sorry about that. Like I say, I'm not an incredible expert in Blender. So line that up with the elbow to figure out what that circle was, see if it was something useful. Never seen it before. Okay, let's go to the front. Looks good. I'm going to check the shoulder joints. I want to make sure they're just on the end of the arm, so that'll give us a good rotation point. So let's zoom into that a little bit. Grab that, just put it right on the edge of the arm there, and we'll do the same thing with the other side. Grab that, make sure it's right on the end. Let's actually move that down. And lastly, we'll just do that. So we're doing pretty good here. That's all our bones in place. Now we'll quickly link all the individual bits. Oh, looks like we got a spare bone over here we're not using. I'm just going to erase that bone. Shouldn't be there. Must have created it by accident. Okay, I think that's enough for this video. Next video I'm going to go through and name all these different bones very quickly, and then I'll parent the bones to the individual mesh so that when we animate them we'll be manipulating the mesh that they're parented to. So that's all for this video.